Yo, what's up guys? My name is The Gaming Show, and guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be doing a game review on the latest game by SucerPunch Studios, the Ghost of Tsushima. Now, I'm going to break this game into a few different categories. The first one being the story, what to expect, what really is it really all about, and then the second one being the combat, like how combat works, what you can get while playing through the game, all stuff like that. And finally, we'll be talking about customization as well as other small things about this game that I would love to point out to you guys. Now, before we get into that though, I would highly recommend that you guys like the video and subscribe if you want to see more of this, because I will be doing more videos, more reviews, also let's plays, playthroughs on other games. So if you're really into that, make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll always be notified when I post a new video. But yeah, guys, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so starting off, in the game Ghost of Tsushima, you play as a character named Jin Sakai, who is a samurai who fights with his uncle, Lord Shimura, who is also part of the story. But how the game begins is you are thrown firsthand into the beginning of a battle, where Mongols have come to invade Tsushima and take it over. Now, you fight in that battle, and you are knocked unconscious, and you are presumed dead almost, until you end up being saved by a bandit who you later will find out to be your friend. And then from there you begin your journey to free and liberate all of Tsushima, because after that battle the Mongols have taken over most of Tsushima. And as you play through, you'll meet many other characters, many side characters who will help you on your main mission to first free Lord Shimura, since he has been captured. Sorry if I left that out. But he has been captured, and now you must free him because you believe he can drive the Mongols out of there. Now, as you continue with the storyline and everything, you'll unlock new abilities, new combat skills to help you in battle, as well as discover new items. Let's say, like you'll come across totems, shrines, and mythical tales that will unlock very special abilities or weapons for you. Now, the story is, honestly, it's a great thing. It's probably what makes a game so great. Because, in my opinion, if a standalone game doesn't have a multiplayer, and it just has a single player, that story has to be great. And SucerPunch delivers on it with Ghost of Tsushima. In ways, they can connect you with characters that make you feel attached to them, like you feel for them. Sometimes you can even relate with them. But they make these characters so well. They're so well done that you almost feel like you're there with them. The story will throw you through different turns, plot twists, everything. And it is amazing.
Stand and fight!
And there's so much more to look forward to. Alright guys, so now we're here on our next part, which is going to be the combat. And it's personally one of my favorite things about this game. The combat here is... it can be very fast-paced, and at times it can become to a standstill, where who's going to draw their blade the quickest, who's going to get that first attack. How this game goes to is that in order to unlock these abilities and combat skills, you have to build your legend. So if we take a look over here, as you can see, I've maxed out my legend, the Legend of the Ghost. I've become the full Ghost of Tsushima. How you increase your legend to unlock these technique points for your combat and skills and everything, you have to do quests and play through the entire game. The more you play through, the more your legend will grow. And there will be certain missions that can increase your legend by a major amount, maybe unlocking 2 or 3 technique points for you in just one mission. Or there'll be just like simple liberations of a farm, or just a small little mission that will just slightly increase it. But all in all, once you do have a technique point, you can come over here in your techniques, and here's the basic part of it, where you're a samurai. You're deflecting, you can evade and attack, all these. If you parry an attack, you'll get a small amount of health. Or you can block unblockable attacks from Mongol swords. And with how fast-paced this game can be, it is very helpful to have all of these with you. Maybe you get a parry. You gain resolve, which, as I said before, resolve lets you do special moves and heal yourself in combat. Like, there are so many ways to play this game. You can play it stealthily, where you can just sneak around, and that's where we'll come to the Ghost. Ghost is weapons that you unlock as you build your legend, where you can be sneaky. You can play like an assassin, where you take everyone out one by one, and they won't know it. Or maybe you want to just go straight in. You'll still have weapons for that, whether you can have a bomb to throw at different enemies in giant groups. You can have a powder bomb, which is just a giant sticky bomb, just on a huge scale. And as well, down below, you have these evolving tactics, which you learn as you go on. You'll always have to recover your health in combat, because if you get hit, you gotta heal, right? As well, you'll have things like standoff. Standoff is going to be that one-on-one showdown. Who can get that strike first? And it's really hard at times, because your enemies will try and fake you out. And it really depends on how quick can you react, and will it be the right reaction. As well, the game just gives you a lot of stuff with your combat. Do you need to concentrate to maybe improve your aim for an attack? Or maybe you're just trying to get around the area quicker. You can get safe landing, and right before you hit the ground, you roll, therefore you take no damage. Assassinations for that stealth type. Focus hearing to hear where your enemies are, where you are, and as well how you can approach the situation. Maybe you want to assassinate like a group of people, but if you do, it's going to alert everyone. Focus hearing will help you with that. Now coming back, we have our stances here. Stances will help you go against a variety of different enemies, such as swordmen, shieldmen, spearmen, and brutes. Now swordmen, as it states, are just people that specialize in swords, whether it's one-handed sword or two swords in a hand. All of these stances will help you in combat, and you can switch between them holding R2, clicking depending on your controller, which is Xbox or PlayStation, X, square, triangle, or circle, since I do have PlayStation. You can switch between all of these stances in a fight to give you an upper hand against enemies. Maybe you're going against a spearman, but then you have to switch over to your stone stance or your swordsman stance. Now what I like is you can upgrade these stances to increase the amount of damage you do to them, disposing of them quicker, and being able to stun them and be able to go on the defensive really quickly. The game is really fluid with its combat, and because of these stances, it really adds to it. SucerPunch did a lot of research and work going into the combat, actually looking up these stances that are actual stances for fighting, which is very interesting and really cool and amazing. So that's really much going to cover all your combat for the most part in Ghost of Tsushima. The rest is up to you. You can unlock all of this, maybe change up your playstyle. Maybe you want to be an assassin, take everyone out quietly. Or maybe you just want to go straight full on in there, fight everyone all at once. It's really all up to you. Alright guys, so the next thing that we are going to look at is the customization in this game. It is actually really big, and what you can do is amazing. Now first what we're going to look at is the blade here. Now when you first start the game, you have the Storm of Clan Sakai sword kit, which is what you were given by your family. Now you can receive other sword kits that you can earn from playing the game and completing missions, or if we come to the map right here, at this Pillar of Honor, if you travel to them or find one, you can walk up to them and there will be a sword kit there. You can collect that sword kit, you'll go back into your gear, hit your weapons, and now you can go through and change the look of what you want your blade to look like. There's so much you can do. Maybe you want to have scales on it of like a venom, a snake. Maybe you want to have like an algae kind of color that gives it just this glow in the dark look. Just the colors on here are amazing. And it does not affect your blade at all. It doesn't give your blade any special abilities or all that. It just gives it this really nice, cool look to it. Maybe you want to have a bright blue like this. Who knows? Maybe you just want to have a heavenly falcon with a bird's feather on it. Maybe a lava, embers, all of this stuff. There's so much you can do with just your weapons in general, and it's a really cool thing. Now, next thing that we will look at are going to be the charms. Now, the charms are a unique thing in Ghost of Tsushima. How you earn them is as you play through the game and complete missions, whether it's a main mission, a side mission, or maybe you're just caught up in a battle or something and you help someone and they give you something. It could be a charm. Now, these charms are very useful, and how you use them can really decide your whole play style. As you see, I have this charm, the Charm of Inari, which increases my supplies that I pick up from enemies or just from wandering around this open world. Or, there's so much you can do with these charms. Maybe you want to have a stealth charm. It divides it up into the defense charm, stealth charm, range charms, and melee charms. How you play is really all up to you, and these charms can help you. Maybe you want to be a tank. That's where you go to the defense charms. Iron Will, you receive 50% of your health. Now you'll recover your health while out of combat. Maybe you want to restore health while you kill enemies. Who knows? If you want to be on the offensive, increase your damage. Ranged attack. Be able to reload your bow faster. Have better accuracy. The charms here are really good and can really help your playstyle depending on what you want to do, and it's a very nice, unique, small thing in it, and I like it. Next thing we're going to be looking at is your armor. Now, your armor here, the headbands and the mask don't really do anything for you. It's just a nice little look to you. What really is going to help you is when we come to the actual armor. When you start the game, you'll have this broken armor, as you see here, or if you have the digital bundle and pre-ordered it, you'll have this Hero of Tsushima armor, which gives you an increase to health and reduces damage by a moderate amount. Now, as you play through the game, you'll receive different armors. You can discover new armors from other side quests, known as Mythic Tales, that you can find that will greatly help you in combat. Such as here, in Samurai Clan armor. Increase your health, taking damage grants you more resolve. Reduces all damage. Maybe you want to be a ranged kind of warrior. Increase your knocking speed by 30%. Increase your concentration. All of this. The customization in here is awesome. Maybe you want to have a huge increase to health. Get health from when you take out enemies. There's so much you can do in this game with just your armor. And it's a very, very unique thing that I love. And to upgrade this stuff, it's really not that hard, because as you play the game, you'll come across supplies that you'll just pick with R2 or RT, depending on if you're Xbox or console. And once you have enough of those supplies, you'll receive a notification saying like, hey, you have enough to upgrade it. And also a cool thing about when you upgrade these weapons is it'll change in appearance. So as you see, I have a fully upgraded Ghost armor. Now if I were to press triangle, this would be the base Ghost armor that you would get. But from upgrading it, you can see just the little differences that come with it. And this all goes for every other armor. Maybe you want your family armor. This is what you'll have at the beginning. Upgrade it, and boom, now you have this. And each armor gives you something unique that will help you in combat, whether it's increase your health, as I said before. Maybe it increases your damage, reduces the damage you take, increases your concentration when you're shooting a bow. There's so much that you can do. And as well as when you upgrade an armor piece, it'll actually also come to this headband or the helmet. Now as you see right here, we'll go, let's see really quick. As we go right here, so we have Gosaku's helmet improved. Now before, this was just a simple helmet. And then as you upgrade to the second stage, it'll become improved. And when you get the final one, this will be your final helmet. Same thing with the Kensei hat. This will be improved. And now you have this. There's so much you can do in this game with it, and it's amazing. I love it. Probably the best example right now is going to be the Sakai Helmet Clan. So you have your regular helmet right here. You upgrade your armor, you'll also upgrade the helmet, getting this improved clan helmet. Finally upgrade to the final stage it can be, and now you have the fully upgraded helmet right here. And also a cool thing that is a small little detail, but it's really nice. As you see in the bottom right, where you see these different color palettes, Kazumasa's Darkness, or you can change it to Blood of the Clan, Light of Victory, Ancestral Force. Change the color scheme to whatever you want, and this goes for every armor on here. Maybe you want to change the Sakai Clan armor. Go ahead, change it. All you need to do after that is just simply exit the menu, and it'll have it equipped. Ghost armor. Same thing. Change the color palettes. Maybe you want to blend in with snow. Maybe you want to blend in with night. It's really all up to you. And I really like how just these small details are really nice for the game. And it's really fun. Now, coming to your weapons, you can also customize them the same way. Maybe you want it blue and white, red and black. You can customize all your weapons, your half bow, your sword, your armor, everything. It's really cool. And as well as accessories, maybe you want to play a song. And yes, you can play songs in here, and the soundtrack in this game is beautiful. You will fall in love with just the music and the melodies. It is amazing. You can change the saddle of your horse, because also as you play through the game, you will get your own horse that you will name, and that will be your horse for the entire game. Maybe you want to change the saddles, go ahead. Now, in order to get these new saddles, maybe you want a newer saddle. In order to get those, though, you will have to earn flags. Now, flags, or your clan flags, you can earn from liberating farms, liberating these giant military bases, pretty much. And once you do, on your map, you'll see something right here. When it's in gold, it means you have an upgrade. And in this case, a Sashimono banner, we would take to this location right here, and a monk would create a saddle from it. Therefore, you can customize your horse to look however you want. And all of this stuff is it's amazing. It's really nice. So customize your character however you want. It's really all up to you. Alright guys, that's going to conclude it for this game review of Ghost of Tsushima. Now, all in all, I would highly recommend that you guys give it a shot. It is a great game with its story, its combat, its customization, and finally just the open world that you get to explore is just amazing, and it's really fun. The stories that you will embark on are very compelling. They'll connect you with characters in such good ways and everything. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because I will be posting more reviews as well as let's plays of this game and other games. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And with that, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.